Welcome, everyone. This is Glenda Dawson from Glenda's Magical Creations, and I have Eric Huysmans here and the various councils. We welcome back the Council of Nine, which has been with us since day one. We also welcome Jazz, who's here with us today. Welcome, Eric.
Hi.
Welcome, Council of Nine. And all the other councils, like I said, that are around us right now. From what I understand, the word is getting passed around that we are welcoming, so they're coming to visit. I'd like to thank all of our followers and subscribers for joining us and continuing this work with us. If you ever feel the calling to join us, please do. You don't have to be on camera. You don't have to use your real name. But it is the collective energy that helps us bring these messages to you even stronger. And the more, the merrier. So please, you could contact me or Eric, and we can then take it from there.
Okay.
So I am guided at this moment to just close our eyes for a second and take a slow, deep breath and exhale when you're ready out through your mouth. And take another slow, deep breath through your nose and out through your nose. And the third one is in through your nose, out through your mouth, but make sure it's really slow and very deep. Thank you. I am pushing Glenda aside at this moment. My name is Ishka Maha. I am coming through earlier than ever and before this meeting actually starts, because I wanted to say that I am here to help anyone who needs help. We are all here together, united, to help humanity. The time has come at this very moment to let go of that bad ego, to let go of interference, to let go of blockages, of stuff that's keeping you down. It is time to reach in and release the anger, release the doubt, release anything that holds you down, anything that is not for your greatest good or the greatest good of humanity. We are watching and have been watching for many, 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 many centuries, basically since time began for you humans. We have been watching, and we watch how the waves of positive and negative come in. Even though there is and has to be some type of a balance, it is time now to make sure that positivity comes in at a higher vibrational level, so we can help you get to that fifth dimension, as you guys call it, to get you to that higher vibration so you can truly be what you are. So you can see and feel and realize that there's so much more. and B, for the survival of not just humans, but everything that's on this planet. Mother Earth can only take but so much, and she will start clearing and washing away. She will come back refreshed and rejuvenated. But it's the species that are here, the plants, the animal kingdom, the humans, all living creatures. It is up to the higher vibrational beings to try to ensure that those survive and continue on the path that was meant to be. I am now going to just leave and let this meeting continue. Thank you. Okay, that was a little different. And I will have to look at this later because I don't remember anything that was said. So Eric, I'm going to just let you start with the Council of Nine or whatever council is there.
Okay, I got something new, or not new, even old. They call themselves the Council of Seven, meaning they're a little bit retro for our understanding. And they want to reflect on the seventh chakra system. So they tell me, okay, if people still want to work with the seventh chakra system, they don't have any issue there. That's on one side. And then I got a deep dive, a nail pin almost, very deep and very narrow, to Michigan. So I don't know which one you want to take on first. Maybe they're overlapping.
Okay. Well, the chakras are definitely energetic points. And I see it as working with all different types of energetic points at the same time. Ley lines within our body, without, outside of our body, all kind of basically touch around the chakras. The meridians also touch around the chakras. Now, I do know that in Michigan, depending on where you are, especially since I had just come back from Michigan, what I experienced is that depending on what section of the state you were in, I felt a different chakra vibrate. So to me, that meant that there were certain areas where people were able to speak more of their truth or were more open to others speaking their truth, where other areas were more grounded. You could go there and get grounded and energized and balanced. So that's what I experienced. I'm not sure if that's where they were going, but that came to mind. Actually, I hadn't even discussed it with anybody till now, which is very interesting. Yeah, let's go for Michigan.
Okay, I agree with all you say. And they tell us, forget the numbers, forget number 7, forget number 12. But you said something, and if I understood correctly, you were in contact with a different chakra, and we will call it the 8th chakra. And again, forget the number, but we want to emphasize or to deep dive on that number 8 chakra. And again, forget the number, but it had a meaning and a consequence and a goal in Michigan and now here as we speak?
Well, the eighth chakra is the chakra of manifestation that helps manifest. The eighth chakra is also up here, which is more of the celestial galactic beings, the more divine beings that you can get in touch with up here. That is more of where, say, for example, a person like myself gets contacted and directed towards a place or a person to bring some greater good to that area or to that person, whether that person needs help and is not verbalizing that they need help. Sometimes people walk around, for example, having a really bad day and they're giving up, but the world still needs them and they don't realize their value. So sometimes I get called and contacted up here in the eighth chakra to go and meet up with that person and just intervene on behalf of the divine beings to try to get them to see their value. So they start to live again.
Okay,
And
again, I fully agree. What I feel is number 8, and again, forget the number. It's about stepping from the old world to the new world, meaning the old manifestation survival mode, or whatever you call it in modern society, to create your own reality. And in a way, again, I don't know, I wasn't there in Michigan. There was a switch during the weekend.
yes, there was. You, or at least I did, feel it. We arrived on Thursday, and when we left on Sunday, it was totally different. People's energy level, their vibrations were even higher. So there was that switch for everyone that was there, which I also felt the waves going out. So it was a vital point, a vital place that everything had to happen the way it did in order for that vibration wave to go out and heal many and touch many. There was a lot of eye-opening stuff that people witnessed and experienced and felt. The energies were different going in. They were much brighter going out. And Jazz?
What time about was that happening?
The actual switch was happening, let me see, somewhere around 5 o'clock on Friday, 5 to 6 on Friday. That's that was the actual midpoint. That's where it started hard there.
I felt on Sunday an intense comfort within my own being. Normally when I go into a group of new people and I had to attend a meeting, I tend to kind of sit back, observe, check things out before I feel quote unquote safe, if you will. But I was extremely comfortable walking into this group. This group validated many perceptions and assumptions I've made in my faith development. And there was just such welcome and warmth at that time and that point.
Very good. So basically what happened, it started on Saturday evening and it's kept going, amplifying. And I believe the full amplification didn't stop until, hold on, Sunday around noon. That's when I believe the full amplification, started to then bring, start to decrease.
I also got Saturday afternoon, 3-4 o'clock there. And what they're pointing at is, and we can discuss that in a minute, the principle of the 8th chakra is a kind of lever. So, and that lever has been initiated on Friday, but was felt Saturday and was indeed dropped on Sunday. And they're telling us, and that's for discussion now, we can reuse or reactivate reuse the lever more often in a meditation or whatever. And you can call it lever or chakra 8 or whatever you call it, but meaning just, okay, give Gaia or humanity a push. And that kind of energy they're trying to explain how that works so we can reuse it almost every week.
Concur. I do believe that what I'm seeing is the simplest way will be to just close the eyes, set the intention, and envision a light switch on. That will be the easiest way, is what I'm being told. At which time, then, of course, the whole process starts again, and it will be like dropping a rock in the middle of a pond, and once you hit that light switch, the rock hits the water and starts the vibrations out, extends it out, and magnifies it.
Okay, and that being that came in before our meeting, he is key to that.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. Thank you. Jess?
I'm getting that we need to open up more education on the higher chakras, the chakras 8 through 12. All the general focus has been traditionally on the 7 internal chakras. We all know that there are many, many more chakras, but the ones above the head and behind the head are now coming into a richer focus for those beings who want to continue this work, and education needs to be available for that.
Okay. Teacher heard. Very funny mention that. Yeah. I was going through my computer last night, and I have different files for different classes, and that one file opened up by itself. So Hmm. All right.
The image I get is like an old Western old barn that it has never been opened for decades.
Mhm.
And then you just open the wooden door and exactly everything is dusted and there are a lot of junk there. But again, it's the light switch that enlightens everything.
Mhm.
So even when people literally are stuck in their barn with their 7 chakras and they think they need to go through the chakras one by one and then they have to work for decades to clean them out, this
Mhm.
switch will accelerate this enormously.
Mhm. Yes, that's one of the blessings I have right now. I've been able to be activated for a healing modality that uh, helps the ley lines go back into proper place and heal anything with it, including the chakras, pretty fast, pretty strong, I would say, intense. That's good. Perfect timing.
And I see all kinds of light filtering into that barn. And just it's starting to radiate. One of the things that I saw a couple of times this past weekend was I envisioned it as a house, but I can certainly see it as the barn as well, and it just glows, and that glow keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm. Concur.
Yeah, and again, that's up to Glenda to do. We can assist, but she got, or she got it already, specific downloads that barn door is opened and that people who think they are stuck in time, so to speak, that by a simple technique, they can join in a short meditation with that new guy and that 8th chakra and that light switch. And that again, that's up to Glenda to deploy to get again a full acceleration.
Mhm.
And again, it's up to Glenda to initiate that.
I will wait for divine instructions
Okay.
as to when. As to when
I'm getting a confirmation that a demonstration of demonstrative meditation would be of value to those who are listening.
Good.
Yeah, and I'm getting Mother Mary and Maria Magdalene down at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the downloads are being sent as we speak. Okay, Glenda, they're trying. Could you do a trial on the fly?
Okay. So I'm open to person I just channeled. Being, you are welcome to come in and guide us. This is me again. For the human body, I would like you to just close your eyes and relax. As we united, all the celestial and divine beings and galactic beings that are out here trying to help you, we are now just basically around you, giving you a hug of loving energy. Have, like Eric explained, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Ascended Master Jesus, Buddha, and a few others. To us, they may or may not have those names, but they're the same energy being. They're the beings that came into your timeline, into your world, and tried to teach you what you had already known. Try to open your eyes and allow you to be above. Those were pivotal times in your life, in the life of humans. And now, as you are experiencing that loving energy, I want you to envision yourself going into that barn, into that beautiful barn that is becoming more brilliant, more beautiful, more organized. And walk straight into the very middle of it. And as you can envision looking up, you can see that there's sunlight coming in on the skylight. And now the moon is also shining on the other side. So you have the sun and the moon shining upon you at this very moment. The warmth of the sun, the warmth of the moon, that love, that caring. And as all of your physical body chakras are getting activated, you can actually see the colors glowing out of your body. A full rainbow. The red, the orange, the yellow, the emerald green, which I want you to expand and stay there a little extra. Be present in this moment. Magnify that energy. As you're taking breaths and allowing all this energy to flow freely. Let's go now to the blue, the sky blue, the indigo blue, and the violet. Those are your 7 chakras that are within your body that everyone speaks about, everyone talks about. And yes, they're very important. And if they're blocked or they're too weak or too over or too strong and they're not balanced, it could affect you. At this moment, everything is in proper working order. And I want you to now bring all of your attention till about 10 to 12 inches above your crown chakra, above your head. And let that right there start to shine. Luminescent light. Let it shine brighter and brighter until you see it come all around you. like a protective shell. And I am now going to activate that switch in you. So whenever you wish to have this energy, to manifest, to bring a higher vibrational energy into you and around you, and let it spread from one to another, to another, to another. When you just get the calling that this is what you need to do. And now you see a long string right in front of you. And I want you to just pull it. And now that energy is being magnified and spread out even further, bringing all that's good to all that is on the earth and beyond. Feel the tingling in your hands, feel the tingling above your head, feel the tingling even in the bottom of your feet. Allow it to intensify. And then right at this very moment, with every breath you take, you intensify it, concentrate it, send it out, and keep some for yourself. At this very moment when all this is happening, you will realize that you are special. You are needed. You are here for a real purpose. No matter what has happened up to this very moment, what has led you to this very moment, realize you're more than what you have ever given yourself credit for. Even those that have been blessed to actually love themselves and learn how to do self-care and learn who they really are, you're still shorting yourself. You are beyond any thoughts, any ideas, anything that you may or may not even think of. Now that light switch has gone on, been activated. And from this point on, all you have to do is close your eyes. Take nice deep breaths, preferably nice and slow in through your nose, out through your mouth. And 7 breaths. On the 7th, turn on that switch. The light will dim slowly, so you can actually look at it, examine it, and receive all the energy you need to receive. So you can spread that energy of goodness, of passion, of love, unconditional love, of empathy all around, raising everyone's vibration so we can then help you even further than you can ever imagine. Now sit there for a minute, allowing that energy to shower you, allowing that energy to flow through you. Take 3 deep breaths. And on the third breath, make sure you sigh. Releasing, letting go. So 1, 2, 3. And no relief, but stand back and be here present with you.
The world has come to a turning point, and now is the time to act upon that moment. It is essential that you do not stand back and watch what happens, but to act upon it, sharing the blessings, the energy, the higher vibrations that you have received. That is essential.
Concur, Jazz. Okay.
I see a pyramid of crystals inside the 8th chakra. One huge, large one in the center with a couple of smaller tiers, but then 2 that stand outside it with multiple smaller crystals supporting it and embracing it. And this is there for you. Open up your perceptions and know that it's there.
Concur. Rick, I am being told to ask you. You have something.
I have something?
No, Eric.
Eric.
Okay. Yeah, I got something. I was waiting. Okay. Just the suggestion is that you cut out this meditation maybe and can repeat it as not a session, but a meditation. That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But for the 10% of people who are unaware or unable to switch on their light in their barn, because the barn is wobbly and almost collapsing, they think, then just remember or take a remote light switch and just without any effort, without any thinking, without any reflecting, put on the light. And from there on, go to the meditation which Glenda and the Council of 7 initiated, and continue there, but just do it. again for the 10% of people who need that.
I just want to apologize. My phone turned on by themselves.
Okay.
I had them off. I love how energy works. Yes,
It's,
that
it's just an explanation. When you think you're off, we will put it on.
there you go. Basically saying that no matter how you feel, they're there to help us.
Yes.
They're
If
there
you think if you think the light switch is not there, we'll put it on for you.
there you go. All they have to do is just ask for it to be on.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm getting conflicting things. Oh, okay, Eric.
No, I'm done here. I'm done.
Okay. Then Jazz.
Beneath the crystal for me sat Buddha. And he just kind of floated in between. And at some point, I merged with Buddha. And the energy that emanated from that presence is pure, it was holy, it was dynamic, and just the essence of love.
Yes, I witnessed that. It was beautiful. Thank you for allowing me to see that. Okay. And now, for some reason, we're being directed to get out of the barn. And to look to our left. There's a body of water there. Now, I don't know if it's for each one of us, it will appear different. Whether it's a waterfall with the basin, or whether it's a pond or a river or an ocean. But there is a body of water. They're basically directing us to go there. And if nothing else, to put our feet in the water. So the water can cleanse whatever it is that we have been needing to let go. Kind of like making space for the positive to come in as we get rid of the negative. And while you're doing that, you will hear violins, angelic violins, playing beautiful songs. And as they're playing, you will see angelic beings surrounding you. And I am not speaking about the angelic beings having anything to do with religion. I am speaking about the higher angelic beings. Those that exist no matter what you believe in, because they are and they will be. And they just exist. Not attached to anything. And as they are around you, they're letting you know that you can call upon any angel or any angelic being that you wish to help you if you are weak that day, if you don't feel you have the strength.
Okay, I didn't get the water, but I did get the circle to my left, and I went into the middle of a circle, and there were countless eternal beings around me, shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand, supporting, cleaning the room, cleaning the space, and everything within that circle will be healed. And if the problem is bigger, then the circle will be bigger. If it's a planet, then the circle will be the solar system big. If it is a universe, it will be even a bigger circle. We are here.
I agree. It's just a beautiful, beautiful place. Beautiful experience. One that words really can't describe. We're very limited in our vocabulary.
Mhm.
Being told to give you the floor, Jazz.
It's it's beyond an ecstasy. Is the closest human word that we have that can begin to define it. And it's just being at peace at the center of it. There's not really a need for words so much as to be. Just allow yourselves to be present in this wonderful gathering. If you choose to turn that switch on, no matter how you turn it on, you will be able to enter the space. There is nothing that anyone has done that would prevent them from achieving or being able to be present in this space, if your heart is willing to surrender.
Okay.
I confirm.
Okay, now we are requested to step back. The ones around me are stepping back.
But remember gratitude.
The circle will be present forever.
Any council member wish to speak?
Council of 9 never present. Council of 7 standby. There are councils, but they're in the background and they just bow and greet.
I was just gonna say that. They're just in union, in unity. Supporting what's being done. Okay, and my end. They're basically saying we're done.
Closing down.
Anything last, Jazz?
Just wishing namaste to each participant in today's experience.
You? Thank you to the councils, to all beings that were here. Thank you to Jazz. Thank you to Eric. Thank you to everyone who continues to be here with us. We wish you all the best. We hope you realize who you really are and join in the spread of this wonderful high vibrational energy for the greatest good of everyone. Thank you. And as
Thank you.
always, namaste. And we love you all.